At his grandfather's funeral, Mike slipped a cell phone into the old man's clothes when no one was looking. When the coffin was lowered into the ground, the phone was buried with him. He only did it as a way to hold on to his grandfather's memory. That night, Mike even sent a text to the phone, but the next morning, to his shock, there was a reply. Terrified, he ran to his father and insisted they dig up the coffin immediately. Maybe his grandfather wasn't dead after all. But his father dismissed the idea, saying his son had gone crazy. Even after Mike showed him the text, his father explained it must be a glitch. Maybe the phone had a virus. After all, the coroner had performed an autopsy. His grandfather had indeed died of a heart attack. Still, Mike couldn't accept it. The message contained a private code, only he and his grandfather shared. To him, it was clearly a cry for help. He rushed to the cemetery, called the buried phone, and pressed his ear to the ground. To his horror, a ringtone echoed from below. Mike stumbled back in shock. What was going on? He didn't dare think further. Maybe some hacker had hijacked the phone to mess with him. Life slowly returned to normal, until Christmas night. At a party, Mike invited the school's prettiest girl to dance. The jealous school bully dragged him outside and beat him mercilessly, even twisting his body into a humiliating pose before leaving. Luckily, the homeroom teacher showed up in time to stop it. She carefully treated his wounds and even offered to testify against the bully, but Mike declined. He was too afraid of retaliation. Not wanting to worry his father, Mike poured all his grief and fear into a call to his grandfather's buried phone. He admitted he was a coward, too scared even to return to school. The next day, news broke, the bully was dead. Mike was stunned. Rushing to the scene, he watched as police carried the body away. Everyone said it was an accident. But when his teacher told him the corpse had been found in a twisted pose exactly like the one the bully forced Mike into that night, his heart froze. Only Mike knew the truth. Could it really have been his grandfather's doing? That night, he called the buried phone again. Whispering, he said he never wanted the bully to die, and begged to know if his grandfather was behind it. If it was you, he pleaded, leave me a message under this video. Moments later, the phone rang. Mike froze, paralyzed with fear until the call ended. Then a text appeared, just a string of symbols. It was the shorthand only he and his grandfather understood. The message read, "I'll take care of all your problems." Mike was horrified. Had his grandfather really killed the bully? How was that even possible? Racked with guilt, he rushed to buy a new phone. When the old number finally went out of service, he felt a wave of relief. He locked the cursed phone in a box, shoved it deep into a cabinet, and tried to bury the memory with it. 5 years passed. Mike got into a good college, until the day tragedy struck again. His beloved teacher, the one who once saved him, was killed in a car crash. At the funeral, Mike learned from a friend that the drunk driver who caused it came from a powerful family. Instead of jail time, he was only sent to rehab for 6 months. Rage consumed Mike. He remembered his teacher's gentle smile, the kindness she had shown him at his lowest point. He swore the man responsible would pay. That night, he dug out the old phone, the one he swore he'd never touch again. Hands trembling, he dialed his grandfather's number once more.
Mr. Harrigan, there is a man named Dean Whitmore who killed a teacher of mine from high school. She was a good person. She helped me when I needed help, and he didn't get what he deserved.